The episode opens with Darius pacing in his dimly lit apartment, his phone vibrating constantly with calls and messages from his father. He's standing on the precipice of losing everything: his relationship with Jamal, his family, and the career he's worked so hard to build. The pressure is mounting, and he feels cornered. Suddenly, his phone rings. It's Marcus. Marcus, I'm giving you one last chance, Darius. End this foolishness with Jamal, and maybe you'll get to keep your career, your reputation, and everything we've built. Disappoint me again, and I won't stop until I've erased you from this city. Darius stands still, his eyes darkened with anger and frustration. Darius, I'm not doing this anymore, Dad. You've never cared about who I am. You only care about what I can do for you. Marcus, you think I'm playing, son? Don't make me show you just how far I'll go to protect my name. You're my son. You'll listen to me, one way or another. Darius cuts the call, throwing his phone on the couch. His frustration boils over, but the reality of his father's power looms large. Meanwhile, Jamal is in his studio, sketching designs for his next collection. His mind isn't on the clothes, though. It's on his mother's constant pressure to abandon his dreams and on the growing tension between him and Darius. His phone rings, and it's his mother. Cheryl, I've spoken to your agent, Jamal. I'm pulling your contract with them unless you end this relationship with that rapper. You'll stay out of the public eye, finish your current collection, and we'll rebuild your reputation. This is your chance to make a name for yourself, the right way. Jamal's eyes narrow, his voice steady but full of defiance. Jamal, you don't get it, Mom. I've been hiding who I am for too long. I'm not going to give that up for anyone, not even you. Cheryl, if you don't, I'll cut you off. You'll be on your own. Jamal stands in silence, the weight of his mother's ultimatum crushing him. As he walks over to the window, the weight of his decision becomes clear. Standing by Darius might cost him everything. Later that night, Darius and Jamal meet up at a local hip-hop bar, the energy of the city alive around them. But there's a tension in the air that neither of them can ignore. Caden walks past them, a sly smile crossing his face. Jamal's eyes narrow as he watches Caden, knowing that his former friend is playing both sides. Caden, you two are making a lot of noise for something that doesn't even matter. You're just setting yourselves up for failure. But you do you. Darius, what's your game, Caden? You think we don't know you've been talking to my father? Caden laughs, his tone cold and dismissive. Caden, I'm just doing what's best for me, Darius. If that means taking a little advantage of your mess, then so be it. Jamal stands up, his fists clenched. He's had enough of Caden's betrayal. Jamal, you're a snake, Caden. Don't come near me again. Caden shrugs and walks off, but his words hang in the air like a dark omen. The damage is done. Darius and Jamal's relationship is no longer just a personal matter. It's become a public battle that's being used against them. Back at Jamal's apartment, he sits in front of his mirror, trying to make sense of it all. He's always had the weight of expectation on his shoulders, but now it feels unbearable. His phone rings again. It's Cheryl. Cheryl, I don't care how much you love him, Jamal. This relationship is nothing but a distraction. You're throwing away your future. You're throwing away everything I've worked for. Do you really want to live in the shadow of his world? It's a dark one, Jamal. Jamal's voice cracks for a moment, but he steadies himself. Jamal, I'm not throwing anything away. This is who I am. And Darius, he's who I'm meant to be with. If you can't accept that, then maybe I don't need your help anymore. Cheryl goes silent on the other end of the phone, but the harshness in her silence says it all. She's done. The episode builds to a boiling point as Darius and Jamal meet at their usual spot, a quiet corner of the city that feels like their only safe place. The neon lights of Atlanta flicker in the distance, but there's an undeniable darkness that looms over them. Darius, I can't keep doing this, Jamal. My father won't let go. Your mom won't either. It feels like the world is closing in on us. Jamal, I know, but I'm not going to let them tear us apart. Not now, not ever. We fight for this, Darius. We fight for each other, even if it means losing everything. Darius takes Jamal's hand, his face full of determination and fear. Darius, then we'll fight together. But as they stand together, the sense of foreboding grows. Marcus and Cheryl may be powerful figures, but they are not the only forces working against them. The city, filled with ambition and deceit, has begun to take notice of their love, and that could be the most dangerous threat of all. End of episode 2. Thank you for visiting our channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment to let us know what you think about Jamal and Darius's new adventure. After we reach 100 followers, we will come up with a name to call you guys.